Hey everyone, echohack here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about keeping your essence topped out on Bone Spear Necro, or just any Bone Necro in general. So let's go right into the game. Now I have my equipment open here. I'm going to show you a gameplay demo here in a second. So let's take a look. So the question I get a lot on the stream is, Echo, why do you have so much essence generation? You have essence generation here on the ring, you have exposed flesh, you have essence generation here on Umbral. Unfortunately, I don't have the 4 Umbral yet, I only have the 3, but I have tons of maximum essence. I have 182, and I even have stuff like Penitent Greaves that's chilling enemies, that's constantly proccing my Umbral over here, even outside of combat, like when I'm just running around the world or whatever. And on top of all of that, I still have Corpse Explosion with 6 essence. Even though 6 essence from a Corpse Explosion isn't that much, this is actually really, really important. And what you're going to see here in the gameplay is that my essence, this 182 essence, is going to stay completely topped out. Now, why this is super important, is because all of the bone skill damage, those crazy crits that you're going for, it all scales off of Serration, and it scales off of ossified essence. And so the thing is here, why bone is so good, is because the more essence you stack, the more these 2 passives get better and better and better. So you can see here, ossified essence, every 50 you have, every point you have, every single sliver of essence that you have above 50 gives you more damage. So I get 130% times with 180, right? So that's a crazy amount of a damage multiplier. And then here, this crit strike chance, every 10 I get another basically 1% crit strike chance. So I have 180, that's 18 crit. And the more I stack that maximum essence, the more the crit percent chance is going to go up. So if you're out of essence, or if you're below 50, those numbers go to 0. And all of a sudden, all your maximum crit doesn't matter anymore. So let's take a look at this. We're gonna go over here to this event. You can see, watch my essence really closely. Just watch this really closely on this event. I want you to see all the things that I'm doing to make sure that my essence stays peak topped out. Now you can see it's kind of going down here, but in between bone spears, I'm like exploding a corpse. I'm gonna hit my corpse tendrils to make sure that stays popped out. I'll even like pre-pop the corpse tendrils such that by the time my my stuff actually procs, that I get the essence back already. So I'm already sort of like pre-mining my essence all over the field. So I just have I've diversified my assets, so to speak, right? And we just have tons and tons of essence. So you can see the essence is even like falling off here, right? Just a little bit. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time to kind of get it back up before taking this guy down. And then when I do take him down, that bone spear is just gonna be so much more effective. Now, okay, here we are. We're between combats, right? And so I'm gonna pick up the loot in here. And maybe I don't care about these guys, but you can see that the icy trail behind me has already filled up my essence because of how Penitent Greaves interacts with the Umbral. So I can just kind of throw one bone spear here, casually move along, and then all these guys are getting chilled, and then boom, we're back at full, and I line them up. There we go. That's what I have this in the bone spear guide, but lining them up is really important, especially in something like a Helltide or in a nightmare dungeon. You don't just want to throw bone spears sort of willy-nilly. All right, let's find some more packs, right? So like here's a pack. Let's throw 2 bone spears, right? And then, you know, everything is pretty much dead except for this one guy. Oh, look, he accidentally died. Okay, well that's fine. So let's find some more packs. You can see I'm already at full again. Already at full. Right? There it is. And then there's this Harbinger. I'm gonna throw 2 bone spears, kill him. Now you see I'm at low again. So let's throw this, throw a bone spear, and then boom, instantly back up. So this is a cool little trick you can do. Watch. So we've got some corpses over here. So I pop corpse tendrils, then I throw a bone spear, and then the corpse tendrils instantly procs because it takes it a second for it to proc. So you pop the corpse tendrils first, then you throw the bone spear, and then you're instantly back up, so then you can throw a second bone spear. It's actually amazing. So watch. Here, throw the bone spear, and then boom. Like, your essence barely blips down. That's it. It's really, really good. So I guess the importance here of your rotation is that you don't just want to throw like 10 bone spears in a row, because you're going to get down to 0 essence, and bone spears 5 through 10 are going to be ridiculously underpowered versus bone spears 1 to 5. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But the other thing here is that as you start stacking things like ossified essence key passive here, and you start stacking more essence like on your rings. Like here I have +8 maximum essence. On the helm here I have +14 maximum essence. As you stack this higher and higher and higher, the importance of keeping that bone spear topped out is more and more and more, and your damage is going to scale more and more and more, because you're just leaving that first 50 essence that you have on ossified essence on the skill tree here. You're just kind of leaving that behind, and you're also upping serration. So the nice thing about upping serration is that there is a maximum critical strike chance, right? It's 100%. So once you reach 100% critical strike chance with serration or thereabouts, you can start doing really interesting things here. So like, for example, in the normal build, we take skirmishers, which give you +5% critical chance, critical strike chance on the sacrifice. But if you have let's say you have 105% critical strike chance, you can actually go ahead and go into defenders and get non-physical resistance. I mean, you could go into reapers, but it's not going to do anything for a bone build anyway. So anyway, that's it for this one. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you understand the importance of keeping your essence topped out. This is a quick one today, so I'll see you in the next one. Peace.